What's good, Grind and Shine Recovery? We're back at it. Been busy doing my peer support certification. Ain't been on here for a bit, but we're going to talk about Ryan Upchurch today. We're going to talk about Mr. Benny Keys and how I believe he's afraid of someone like Ryan Upchurch getting involved in the Summer Wells case because he may straighten out the circus and his meal ticket, which Benny has made this a meal ticket to get paid off a missing little girl, and really, I feel he's done nothing but confuse the case, make it a circus, defend parents who claim to be sober when they're clearly not sober. My thoughts as a recovering addict, I understand the trauma of losing a child, can make someone relapse, but if you had to be sober to get your kids back, and you're a good parent who wants your kids, you're going to get sober for them kids. Fact of the matter is, people can say whatever they want. I know it's not just easy as quitting. I've been through it myself. But when it comes to your kids, if you really love them, and that's what it takes to get your boys back, you're not going to be getting drunk, going on live, putting your Cash App and your GoFundMe out there worried about fixing your house, but you won't get sober to get them kids back in the house. No one should donate to Candace until she actually is sober, so she can actually get her kids back. That's the step that she needs to take to actually get these kids back. Myself, I'm an 85% blind person. I deal with a disability. I have a young daughter, and there's no law enforcement who would tell me if my daughter came up missing, I would be the first one out for the search and the last one in, and there's no one going to stop me from that. So the defense for some of the Wells actions in this whole thing, I'm not saying they're guilty, but I'm saying they are guilty of not acting like good, concerned parents. That's just the fact of the matter. I'm not saying they did anything or not, but they are definitely guilty of being neglectful parents who have put their addiction before their kids. It's just the fact of the matter, or if she would be sober so the kids can come home, her boys at least. So let's jump into this clip real quick. Benny Keys kind of trying to put some shade on Upchurch. Upchurch, we need you to fix this, man. We need somebody with your size platform to expose these people like Blood Bunny, Benny Keys, who have made this case a confusing circus, and defend these parents and their weird, shady actions. Fact of the matter, we need someone like you. We need the people's champ, Church. That's what I'm saying.
Quite a lot of views, 124,000 views. So I was told that he was a little bit inaccurate about some things here and there, but overall, I was told it wasn't a bad video. So there's a lot of people in there saying that they're saying don't watch it. He's got a lot of misinformation, it sounds like.
He probably does.
This is not a good video. Then don't watch it. I actually hadn't watched it, and he's relying on Christina Randall, but I get it because there's so much. Yeah.
I'm not mad at him.
I think that
he is what he is.
Well, I think we should try to reach out to him. I think that, especially seeing how.
Well, we'll reach out to him.
Huh?
We can reach out to him. I mean, he can if he wants to be.
Yeah,
Candace is clearly impaired in this live. Benny's uncomfortable in this live because he knows it's hard to defend how impaired she is or to try to deny that she's impaired. Let's just face it, if she was really trying to get them boys back, these people who are donating to her are not donating to help them boys when they come home, because I don't believe them boys will come home, because I don't believe Candace will get sober. I've reached out to Tim Mullins myself to offer resources for recovery to her freely, and they don't want them. So you can't help someone who don't want to help themselves. She's talking about Donnie needing help in this video with Benny and all this and that, but she's not talking about getting herself sober. She tries to claim she's been sober 3 weeks. Clearly, she's impaired in this video. And like I said, I'm not saying these parents are guilty of doing something this summer. I believe their addiction and their neglect from their addiction may have played a role in whatever happened. I don't know that for sure. They may be completely innocent. I don't know, but I do want to say their actions, they are guilty through their own actions of being neglectful parents because they won't quit using or drinking to get their boys home. That's just a fact of the matter. If they were sober, then boys would be home. There's a reason CPS removed the boys from the house. They had had plenty of evidence to take them boys out of the house and move them in foster care of neglect. That's a fact of the matter. So, church, man, please, we need you to help straighten out the circus that people like Molly Golightly, Blood Money Benny Keys have made this case. They've made this case a circus for the last 8 months. You've got a much bigger platform, bro. Church, I'm asking you to step in, troll level 1000, get Benny Keys in line, and you know, get the real awareness out there for Summer, man. Because I got a daughter who's close to her age, and I just couldn't imagine acting like these parents have acted if something happened to my daughter. Like I said, I'm 85% blind. There's nothing that would stop me from being out there trying to find my daughters. You know, I'd be the first one out looking and the last one in for every search. There's just no way. And then second to that is, you know, good parents go out of their way to give their kids every chance possible. I'm actually working on a video showing through kind of what I've been through with my daughter. My daughter's 6. She has cleft palate, and you know, since she's 2 years old, I've had to have her in speech weekly. And despite me not driving, I've been able to get her, you know, a 20-mile trip to Cincinnati every week. I've been able to, you know, do a Lyft or Uber, whatever I have to do, with a very tight income to get my daughter back and forth to speech. And she's coming up on her 3rd surgery to repair her cleft palate and help her with her speech. But that's what good parents do. You go out of your way, despite how hard the struggle may be, you go out of your way to make sure your kids have every opportunity and every chance they can have at having the best life possible. And that's why when I see Candace on a live drunk posting her Cash App and this and that, but not actually having her boys back, it's frustrating. Frustrating to see her messed up on a live, not trying to get sober, not trying, you know, talking about Donnie, this and that. It's just a mess, man. These people have made this case a circus. They have done nothing but profit off a missing little girl, but yet none of the money goes into helping find this missing little girl. So, people's champ, Ryan Upchurch, get in the true crime game, help straighten this case out, help set these YouTubers who have made this case a circus, help set them straight, man. Nothing but respect to you, man, for all you've done. You're an inspiration to many. People like you, Adam Calhoun, Tom McDonald, you know, doing the independent thing and using free speech and actually standing up for that stuff, man. Nothing but a big salute to y'all, man. Y'all keep grinding, stay up, stay sober. Life's what you make it. You know, you can give up and be a victim to your circumstances, or you can adapt and overcome your circumstances. That's just what it is.